anklet, which is in the form of a chain, whether it can be a silver chain or a gold chain, it has a spiritual significance. When you wear anklet, it connects you to your spiritual families.
Whatever we see on this earth, God created it for humanity.
You cannot just wake up and then go and wear a nose ring unless something moves you before you can do it.
If you pierce 3, 4, 5, it is not a sin.
Wearing of nose ring, wearing of anklet, there's nothing wrong with it. God loves it.
I will walk ye through the valley of the shadows of lies. Fear no deceivers, for together we will seek truth. Expose falsehood, and let truth be our guide. Let the believers say, Amen. Amen. Welcome to the Real Talk Podcast. Another blessed day, beautiful life. You might think you are, you woke up on your own, but trust me, it is some power somewhere that is making you, still stay with us here. Most of us, they slept and they never woke up. Some of us went to get something for the family and they never returned. Others too, they just fell sick and then that was it. But here we are, still living, still kicking strong. Which means there is something beneath somewhere. Something is giving us the strength. Something is protecting us. No matter what, there is something that is protecting us. Yes. So today we have another beautiful hidden topic that we want to, should I say, reveal or exposed to you guys. And this topic is anklets and earrings. The mystery behind anklets and earrings. Do God accept these things? If not, why? I mean, there have to be a reason why God don't want us to use anklets and earrings. But if not to, why are some believers saying that it is not good for us to use those things? There have to be something behind it. So today, that is why we are here. And guess what? I brought you one guy that all of you have been waiting for. I mean, a lot of you have questions. And I'm sure that today he will take his time, just like how Moses took his time to divide the sea into two. And then he led his people through. So he's going to take his time and lead us through the whole topic. Mr. Maharaj, can you give us a little intro for today's topic? I want you to just give them slight, intro about the whole thing. Mm-hmm.
All right. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you to all those who subscribe to this media and those who spend their time each and every blessed day promoting this channel. May the great Holy Mother of the Seven Seas blesses you all and uplift you all. When we say or when we talk about jewels or nose ring or anklet or whatever that we may call it, it all linking to a spiritual background. Remember, in esoteric knowledge, we have what we call a silver cord. When we say a silver cord, is a cord that connects every human being and your source of origin or the origin of your soul. This cord, anytime that you sleep, it rises you up or it transports you to the spiritual realm where you came from. People came from the fire, came from the water, came from the stars, came from the wind. Irrespective of any spiritual realm that you came from, there's only one cord that helps your soul to connect you to the source of your origin. The same way in the physical realm, anklet, which is in the form of a chain, whether it can be a silver chain or a gold chain, it has a spiritual significance.
Yep.
When you wear anklets, it connects you to your spiritual families. But it depends the kind of a spirit which you loaded upon the anklet before you wear it.
Yep.
The same also has a nose ring. You cannot just wake up and then go and wear a nose ring. Unless something moves you before you can do it. That's why most of the ladies, when you are at the age of 12 years, 16 years, you feel the urge of piercing your nose, putting on an anklet, and a whole lot. Today, we will have a time, and then we go through the Bible scriptures, and then ancient knowledge to find out, are this evil, are this bad? Because I think all over the world, the religions, they believe in these things. But when it comes to Christianity, they condemn the wearing of nose ring, anklets. And it goes to the extent that there are certain church called Seventh-day Adventist Church. They don't like wearing earrings. Rather, they like wearing a finger ring. There's a question mark on that subject.
Wow, Charlie. See, even this small one I say is just open up. No, my man already enter. He entered deep, which means today we have a lot of things to talk about. On my right, I have my main man, Abraham Ben Mushe. Avi.
Yeah, Tony.
I'm not seeing any earring in like you don't like earrings.
Oh, well, I like it, but let's welcome our lovely viewers once again. I think today too we are here to share the little we know. I always say some of us have gotten the opportunity to be on platforms for people to listen to us, and it's an opportunity. There's difference between possessing knowledge and getting the opportunity. There are people who are very knowledgeable but haven't gotten the opportunity to share what they've learned. And there are people that are very reserved. They know a lot, but they want to keep what they know to themselves. So when we sit here like this, we have to acknowledge everybody as equal and then let them know that we are here to share the little that we know, so that the comment section, others can also add their contribution to the little that we have. Yeah, you asked me about where is my earring. I think I've pierced my ear before when I was playing football. Yes, I pierced it, and less than 3 days I removed it. Yes, naturally, I don't like appearing too sophisticated. That is me. So it's hardly for you to see me with chains and even watches. Yeah. That's me. I'm the calm and reserved type.
You don't like too much, too much weight.
Yes, I don't want to look too extravagant to attract attention. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with somebody also wearing or doing it. So I think we will share. We will share the little knowledge we have.
Yo, Uncle Fee.
Yeah, Mr.
Back in 2000 and I think 18 or 19, you were having one earring, or you remove it?
No.
You've never, or your father beat you?
Oh no, not that my father will beat me, but I'm a Christian.
Okay.
And though I love those earrings,
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I love them, but since I'm a Christian, my religion frowns at it. You understand? So it looks like when you do it, they have that perception that you're a bad boy. You understand?
Okay.
So that is why you didn't see.
It's like they would tag you as a bad person.
Exactly. That is why.
Well, me myself, I'm a Christian, and I think back in 2014, 2015, I used to be yo. You understand? Yeah. I pierced my ear. But as I was growing, I mean, nobody advised me to take it out or anything. My Christian people didn't bash me for it too. And I got to a point, I realized that, let me just take it off. It was a lazy thing. If I'm going to bed, I need to take it out because sometimes you can, get stuck on something and it might hurt me. So that's why I took it off. So today, we are about to learn something about it, because all this time, I had no idea that all these things have actually something behind it. You putting earrings on, or anklets and all these yari thing, you understand? I didn't know they all had something that's like it's actually referring to something, or it's a, what do we call it?
Had any spiritual backings or
Yeah, or it's like a cultural thing. You understand? But there is more to it. That's why today we brought you Maharaj. I think he will push us deep into it. So Maharaj,
Yeah.
King Cobra. Before we start the whole thing, I first want people to understand. Does the wearing of earring and anklets, does it have where it started, like origin, how it started and everything?
Of course, it has. First of all, when it's come to nose ring, anklet, jewels, and those kind of things, we will end up with gold and silver. That is the most common one. But let's ask, where does gold actually come from? And where does silver actually come from? First of all, gold and silver and other crystal stones, they don't belong here on this earth. They were pieces of ancient technologies which was left behind by ancient engineers. When I say engineers, there were a lot of civilization before we, the human beings. Therefore, when these entities, they were living, they are packing, they are existing here out of this earth, they left behind their sources. Their sources are gold, silver, and other crystal stones. Why? Because these metals contains spiritual frequencies. Before you be able to connect with these higher beings, you need these precious metals, such as gold and then silver and other crystal stones. That's why anytime you go to spiritual homes, you can find crystal stones. They use it to do enchantment and those kind of things. And then also, gold is actually a ring of the sun. In the ancient Egyptian, they believe that gold came from the sun. So therefore, when a pharaoh died or when a pharaoh transitioned, we should use gold to prepare the body before we let the pharaoh go in peace. They believe that when you adorn gold on the body of a pharaoh, it gives him immortality. Because gold contains ancient spiritual powers. That's why in Africa here, before you set up an altar, you need a gold to bury it under the altar before it can be active, or a silver. Now, let's look in the Bible. Among all the religious bodies, the most greedy spirit who never joke with gold is the God of Israel. This God, in fact, can convince the children of Israel that they should pick gold from little boys, little girls, elders, and even the sicklers, that they should bring this gold to him, and then they can use it to create candlestick or a menorah or candle lampstand, or to set up an altar for the children of Israel to worship on it. So now, let's look in the Bible the significance of gold. I don't know if we have a Bible here.
Yeah.
So let's check Exodus chapter 35, verse number 31. Gold is a spirit. Gold is a god. Now, in America, they have their motto called, "In God we trust." It's a lie. It is in gold. In gold we trust. This word, gold, controls everything. Gold is the god that all the humans are worshiping now. Gold controls the economy. Gold controls spirituality. In fact, even when you go to India, most of the temples that they have is adorned with gold colors. It means there's a secret behind gold. Now, let's read Exodus 35, verse number 31. Let's see what the Bible also says about that.
But before he reads, is diamond not more precious than gold?
Diamond is more precious, but diamond is much more connected to a water spirit. Excuse me. Diamond is more connected to a water spirit. And now, diamonds are also classified as a crystal stones. That's why I didn't include it with gold and silver stuffs. We'll talk about that side
one
also
later.
as well.
Okay, now you can read it.
All right. Exodus chapter 35, verse 31.
Yeah.
God has filled him with his power
Mhm.
and given him skill, ability, and understanding for every kind of artistic
Sorry,
work.
Exodus 32.
32.
Yeah, verse number 31 instead.
Exodus chapter 32, verse 31.
Yeah.
Moses then returned to the Lord
Mm-hmm.
and said, "These people have committed a terrible sin.
Uh-huh.
They have made a god
Mhm.
out of gold and worshipped it."
They have made a god out of gold and then worship it. Now, how did this all started? Now, before we understand this particular verse, the question is, where do they got the gold from? Because according to this passage, the children of Israel, they were walking out of Egypt. Where are they going to do the mining? Where are they going to do the galamsey to get this gold? Where do they get this particular gold from? And what happened before they constructed this altar to create a spirit? So let's start from chapter 30, verse 1 all the way downwards.
Exodus
Let
1.
it get, yes.
Exodus
No,
32,
Exodus
verse
32,
Verse 1.
verse number 1 downwards. Let's
The
see how
gold bull
gold
calf.
worship came into an existence.
The gold bull calf. Verse
The
1.
gold
Bull calf.
calf. Very good. Uh-huh.
Verse 1. When the people saw that Moses had not come down from the mountain,
Uh-huh.
but was staying there a long time,
Yeah.
they gathered round Aaron and said to him, we do not know what has happened to this man, Moses,
Yeah.
who led us out of Egypt.
Uh-huh.
So make us a god and lead us.
Okay, so hold on. So in the beginning of human race, humans love spirituality too much. Humans can never live without the spirit. And before they will create this God, they have a determination. If you could remember, why is it that sometimes when you are there, something is pushing you to involve yourself into spirituality? Something is not right. Find solution to your problems. So the children of Israel were in a situation whereby they need a certain spirit to empower them on their journey, because the journey that they are taking, a lot of enemies are around. Therefore, they need a spirit in order to protect them. So let's see what happened.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron said to them,
Yeah.
take off the gold earrings.
Take off the gold earring. It means they were all wearing a gold earrings.
With your wives, your sons,
Now listen, your wives
your sons,
and then your son. Your sons are male. There are some people, they condemn a man wearing a earrings. If a man wear a earrings, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a culture which started in the beginning of early human beings. It said, take off the gold from your sons.
your daughters
and your daughters.
are wearing,
And then what?
and bring them to me.
And bring them to me. Let's see what Aaron is going to use this gold for.
So all the people took off their gold earrings,
Uh-huh.
and brought them to Aaron.
Yes. And brought them to Aaron.
So all the people took off their gold earrings and brought them to Aaron.
Mhm.
He took their earrings, melted them, poured the gold into a mold, and made a gold bull calf. The people said, Israel, this is our God who led us out of Egypt. Then Aaron built an altar in front of the gold bull calf and announced, tomorrow there will be a festival to honor the Lord.
Yes.
Early the next morning, they brought some animals to burn as sacrifices and others to eat as fellowship offerings.
So you let hand there. So here, a new religion has been established. The religion that has been established was started in the ancient Egypt. So this is nothing new, but rather is a copycat. Now, this worshipping of a cow, which in India, they call it Krishna, Lord Krishna. I don't know if you... some of you know, when you go to India, they worship the bull and those kind of things, and then they will pierce the nose of the bull. They put a gold ring into the nose of the bull, to symbolize that this animal is a god, this animal is a goddess. Whoever worship this animal will have a peaceful life. So gold has been an existence from creation to creation. Now, the ring that the children of Israel they were wearing, these are not ordinary rings. These are charm. There are a lot of ladies walking around. Their earrings carries a charm to seduce men. There's a lot of ladies walking around. Their anklets are charm they use to seduce men. There's a lot of people walking around. Their nose ring is a charm. All these things are in the Bible. And the children of Israel, they practice it. And the spirit who endorses it is the God of Israel. According to Ezekiel 16, verse number 7. Ezekiel 16, verse number 7. When God saw the children of Israel, he is coming to marry them. In this term or passage, we can classify it as God is a spiritual husband of the children of Israel. According to this, Ezekiel 16, verse number 7, all the way to downwards. Please, let's read and let's see what
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
I made you grow like a healthy plant.
So when the children of Israel, they were growing like a virgin, a young lady who is growing up.
You grew strong,
You grew strong
and tall, and became a young woman.
and became a young woman at the age of 12 to 16 years old.
Your breasts were well formed,
Your breasts were well formed.
and your hair had grown,
Exactly.
but you were naked.
You were naked.
As I passed by again, I saw that the time had come for you all to fall in love.
This spirit of God of Israel had been monitor the children of Israel for a very long period. You see, all this is that's how the spiritual husbands they do. When you were a young lady, the spirit will leave you. When you were a little girl, the spirit will monitor you. When you grow up to a certain stage whereby your life you are getting confused. Oh, when I grow, what should I do? Should I marry? This men are coming to my life. Which one is better? Oh, what should I do in the near future? At this stage, you are confused. Therefore, these spirit beings, they have to interfere in order to help your life to become better. That's what I'm saying. Certain ladies, 12 years to 16 years, when they're growing up, they have an urge of piercing. Let me put on nose ring, earrings, and then anklet. Let's see what happened.
I covered your naked body with my coat and promised to love you.
And God promised to love a virgin children of Israel.
Yes, I made a marriage covenant with you.
I made a spiritual marriage covenant with the children of Israel.
And you became mine.
And you became mine.
This is what the sovereign Lord says. Then I took water and washed the blood off you.
And God took water. That's why we never joke with water spirit appeasement rituals. God took water and then washed off the blood off from the children of Israel.
I rubbed olive oil on your skin.
Exactly.
I dressed you in embroidered gowns.
So listen carefully. God is come to dress the children of Israel like a prostitute woman, like Ashau, like Olosho. Let's see the kind of dressing God is going to dress them.
I dressed you in embroidered gowns.
I dress you in embroidered gown. When I say embroidered gown, when you look at the Turkey women, how they dress, the dress is transparent. You can look through the body, the breast, the bottom, whatever, the waist. It is embroidery dressing.
And gave you shoes of the best leather.
I gave you shoes of what?
The best leather.
The best quality leather.
A linen, handband, and a silk cloak.
A silk cloak.
Silk. I put jewels on you.
I put jewels. So our fellow Christians should listen to this very carefully. God put a jewels on the children of Israel. So he is come to mention the kind of jewels that he put. Let's see what happened.
Bracelets and necklaces.
So number one is bracelets and necklaces. So this coming Sunday, if you are going to church, make sure you put on bracelets and then necklaces.
I gave you a nose ring.
And God gave the children of Israel nose ring. So if you're a Christian, you are watching me, I'm asking you, where is your nose ring? God said he put a nose ring into the children of Israel.
And earrings.
And then earring. So where is yours? As a woman, God loves you so much. Where is your earrings?
and a beautiful crown to wear.
and a beautiful crown to wear. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh.
You had ornament of gold and silver,
You had ornament of gold and then silver.
and you always wore clothes of embroidered linen and silk.
Uh-huh.
You ate bread
Mhm.
made from the best flour,
Yes.
and had honey and olive oil to eat. Your beauty was dazzling,
Yes.
and you became a queen.
Exactly. So thank you very much. So when you look at our Africa traditions and culture system, there's no single queen who will go out without wearing anklets and then necklaces and then jewels in general. Just look at your hometown. When the queen, they're having a traditional ceremony, she's wearing an anklet in the form of a beast. She's wearing a necklace in the form of a beast. She's having jewels all over her, even nose ring. So how come you will condemn it that it is evil? God said he loved it. When you do these things, you are seducing the Spirit of God. And God loved these jewels.
Hey, wait. You are seducing the
Yes.
Spirit of God.
When I say seduce, you become so elegant,
Attractive.
attractive.
Yeah.
Why
And attention.
must you attract our
Yeah,
God?
we attract energies. Spirits are energies, so you have to do things that will attract them.
Then you make them sleep with you.
No, not in the context of sleeping with you.
But seducing is you are in a form of that.
No, he used the word seduce in the context of making you look appealing to them. You understand?
Is that
Yeah.
is that what you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the word seduce, that there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, like attract.
Yeah. Look good for the God of Israel. If you want God to bless you, dress sexy, dress hot, dress hot. So in fact, wear quality things. And God will bless. Even before you open your mouth to pray, because of you put on your nose ring, your anklet, multiple piercing. In fact, ask yourself, why is it that all those people who dress like this, they have more attention and they have more blessings in the societies? It's hardly to see a poor woman, a poor man. Just look at those who have those stuffs. Their life is beautiful. And you must make sure you empower these jewels. You must make sure the nose ring you put on, the anklet you put on, you must make sure you follow the ancient principles. When I say ancient principles, as every human being, you must put on amulet on you. Because the kind of environment that we walk around, it carries a lot of negative energies. So any jewels that you buy, you must make sure you place powers on it. And according to the
praying
Bible,
on it.
yes, according to the Bible, necklaces, earrings, nose rings are charm. And God allow it for the children of Israel to use it according to the Bible, beloved. So please, there's a lot to reveal it. But I want us to look some 3 verses and then we conclude it. So let's quickly look at Genesis 35, verse 1 to 4. Genesis 35, verse 1 to 4. And then Judges 8, verse 24. So let's start with Genesis 35, verse 1 to 4.
Genesis chapter 35, verse 1.
Yes.
God said to Jacob,
God said to Jacob,
go to Bethel at once
run to Bethel at once, hurry up,
and live there.
and live where and stay there.
Build an altar
When you go there, build an altar for me.
there to me, the God who appeared to you when you were running away from your brother Esau.
Esau,
So Jacob said to his family and to all who were with him,
who were with him,
get rid of the foreign gods
Get rid of the foreign gods
that you have.
Purify yourselves
And put on clean clothes.
and put on a clean coat.
We are going to live there. We are going to live here and go to Bethel, where I will build an altar to the God.
Verse 4.
Verse 4. So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods.
So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods. But among all the foreign gods, there's a one powerful one, which was owned by a man called Laban. And Laban was a fetish priest in the Bible who has a daughter called, I think, Rahel. My brother Abraham. Was it Rahel?
No,
Rachel. The
No.
one who stole the Laban gods.
Yeah, it's Jacob's wife.
Jacob's wife.
One of his wife Rahel
Yeah,
stole
Rahel.
his Jacob. Laban was
Laban.
Jacob's uncle.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
When he fled from
Yeah.
his brother Esau, that's where.
And he stole what these gods.
So
those
when they
gods-
were leaving,
Yeah,
when they were
running
leaving away, yeah.
So these gods was being worshipping by Jacob and his wife for so many years. But when God of Israel called him, he said, "No, this God, I'm not going to worship it again." So let's see what happened.
Let me start with the verse 4.
Yeah.
So they gave Jacob all the foreign
So
gods
they gave Jacob all the foreign gods
that they had,
and
also the earrings that they were wearing.
also the earrings that they were wearing.
He built them beneath the oak tree near Sichem.
So the question is, why did Jacob took those earrings? There's a mystery. Those earrings has in connection with other spirit beings that they were worship. In the ancient, they mold the moon shape as amulet or for protection. They mold a mermaid shape as for protection. They mold the sun shape as for protection or whatever. So all these things, Jacob saw it that no, we have to follow worshiping only one God. We don't want us to worship different spirits.
Different gods.
Let's focus on one thing, then let's worship so that we don't get confused. So all the jewels and the rings that they were having, they were not an ordinary rings. And the same event happened in Judges chapter 8. Judges chapter 8, verse number 24. When Gideon went to war and he stole the golden amulet of the enemies, he brought it to the God of Israel as an offering. So let's see what happened in Judges chapter 8, verse number 24 to 27.
And I read, but he went on to say, let me ask one thing of you. Every one of you, give me the earring you took.
Yes, give me the earrings that you took. When they went to war, Gideon and his bodyguards, soldiers, they stole from the people. They loot all their gold, their diamonds, their silver, their everything. Gideon stole it from the people. And when they reached to the land of their destination, look what he's saying to the people.
The people answered,
we
will be glad to give them to you.
We'll be glad to give them to you.
They spread out a cloth, and everyone put on it
They
the
spread
earrings.
out a fabric on the floor, and they all started removing their earrings and put it inside.
Put on it the earring they had taken.
Yes.
The gold earrings that Gideon received weighed nearly 20 kilograms.
20 kilograms. It's not easy.
And this did not include the ornaments, necklaces,
Yes.
and purple clothes
And pepper cloth. Continue.
that the king of the Midian, the king of the Midian wore, nor the collar that were round the necks of their camels.
Yes.
Gideon made an idol from the gold and put it in his hometown, Oprah. All the Israelites abandoned God
Yes.
and went there to worship the idol.
Worship the idol. Okay.
It was a trap for Gideon and his family.
Okay, very good. So as I was saying, gold contains spiritual powers, whether you believe it or not. What made Gideon realize that, no, this gold, let me use it to set up an altar for me and my families to worship. Just recently, those people who goes around in traditional places scattering all the ancient altars, some of them even found gold and those kind of things beneath the traditional altars. So gold carries powers. Gold doesn't belong here on this earth. They were ancient spirit beings who left it here on this earth. That's why it's very expensive. That is why it shouldn't be owned by a poor person. It should be owned by someone who is highly intelligent. Because when it's on your possession, it brings good things into your life. It changes your lifestyle. In fact, it changes your biological system, everything. There's one incident also happened in the Bible whereby Joseph, who today we can call him Illuminati or a Freemason. Because when Joseph was in Egypt, he learned all the Egyptian mysticism. Therefore, he was owning a powerful silver cup. That silver cup, no king on the earth in those days own that silver cup except Joseph. Therefore, when Joseph wanted to trick his own brothers in the land of Egypt, he used this silver cup to trick them. Are you not aware all this is in the Bible? You may don't know, beloved. There's a lot of coded information in the scriptures that if today we are discussing all of it, is going to delay our time. So please, wearing of nose ring, wearing of anklet, there's nothing wrong with it. God loves it. The reason why people don't like it is because the kind of attention that you get is too much. Therefore, it may distract you, or it may not help you to have comfortable life. Why is everybody watching because I have a nose ring? Why is everybody watching me because I have a piercing or whatever? That's why people condemn it. And one thing about the gold is that gold and silver jewels is that when you wear it, it changes your mentality. It changes the way you think. It changes your demeanor. At first, when a young lady is not wearing an anklet, her behavior is different. But the moment she put on anklet, the lady see himself as a high above everyone. It's like a tattoo. When a man do tattoo on the body, at first, if he like wearing a shirt, after the tattoo, he would no more like wearing a shirt anymore. He want everybody to see the tattoo. He will feel like, yes, I'm a guy, whatever. So wearing of jewels is finest. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. So Avi, you see, according to what Maharaj said, most of these things are even coming from the Bible. And the God of the Bible was even allowing them to wear it during that time. But you see, nowadays, you have been a pastor before, some years back. Why do pastors ban earrings and anklets? Why do they tag us as, if you wear it, it's like you're a prostitute? You know, let me go straight to the point. Now they are tagging those things as prostitution. If you wear those things, it's either you are a homosexual or you are a prostitute. Why is it so?
You see, before we understand why certain society frown on certain things. Every society have its norms, its culture, and things that they grew to accept. In India, they have some pointed mark they put on their forehead, they put on nose ring, and they've done it for centuries, and it is normal for an Indian to do it. So when you go to India, it is something normal. So considering Ghanaian society and African society, there are lifestyles that were associated with the rich, the elite, not the common people. So it wasn't something normal in our society. Even putting on earrings was
not to stop my brother Abraham. I think it's a religion that brought all these things up. Listen on. Before the even gold and those kind of things we discovered, our ancestors were using even a wood sticks piercing through their nose.
Yeah, that's why I was building my
those
point.
Tribes.
Yes, that's why I'm building my point based on culture and society.
Yes.
Whatever we see on this earth, God created it for humanity. So we must know how to use it. But in religious context, some target this as a sin because of religion. So using of gold, our relationship with women is subject to society and culture. You understand me? Yeah. So the concept of marriage, we have maybe the Ghanaian concept. You go to Nigeria, they have their culture. You go to India, they have their culture, which is surrounded around. So when a society agrees that we will use it this way, I'm not talking about its spiritual or its metaphysical values or how people see it, those who practice spirituality. And those who practice spirituality and stuff says every mineral, whether especially copper, every mineral, whether gold, silver, operate on frequency, has its frequency, has its energy, and has certain vibration, especially copper. So they say its uses physically has its the same uses spiritually. That's why we have as above, so below. You understand? So as above, so below. So when we put that one aside, it's because of how society perceives it. In the Bible, in the Jewish context, a prostitute is a woman who covers her face. That's why Genesis, let me show you something. Genesis chapter 38. In Jewish context, it is a prostitute who covers herself. But in Islamic context, it is a virtuous woman who covers her face.
Okay.
So when you go to Arab and you see a woman who has covered her face, is a virtuous woman. In Jewish context, it is a prostitute.
Because I quite remember in Jesus movies, the prostitutes were doing that.
Yes. Yeah, the prostitute was approaching Jesus
They were
was fully
covering
covered. Yes, because they don't want you to identify the prostitute when you see her. So it is subject to culture and society.
Oh.
So let Maraj go to India right now. They will see us a normal person with the person. It's normal to them. But in Ghana, they will see, hey, Papa no can wait to no. They see you and they have a way they target. So sometimes it's the mindset of the people and how they approach it. But in biblical context, it is not a sin. It is something even the God of the Bible loves it so much. Maraj quoted the verses. God was dressing his wife Israel spiritually. And even if God will put nose ring in the nose of Israel, because if it is not good, God will not give it to his wife, according to Ezekiel chapter 16, as he quoted from verse 7 going. So it is not a sin. But with the introduction of Christianity, let me correct something. Yes, Rahel was Laban's daughter. Yes, you know, in those days you can marry your uncle's your uncle's children. So he married two of Laban's daughters.
I mean, his cousins.
Yes, his cousins. So he married Leah and Rahel. He wanted to marry Rahel, but Rahel was the younger. And Laban scammed him. And Laban was a bad man. Jacob was the first scammer in the Bible. Brutal scammer. Scammed his senior brother. Then he went to his uncle, who is a senior scammer. The way Laban treated him, So Laban told him, he told me, I want to marry Rahel. Then he told him, then you take care of my sheep for 7 years. After taking care of the sheep for 7 years, that tells you the value of a woman. So every woman must know her price. That you are something precious to a man. If a man is working alone, it depends on how people looks at him. If a man is working with a woman, the attention becomes more. Depending on the beauty of the woman, you earn respect. Don't if like let a man work with a lady with flat nyash and people will just look and then turn. Work with a woman with a nice figure, beautifully dressed, and everybody will be giving you the man fans. That's why as a man, you have to take care of your woman, make sure she's well fed and then well dressed and very, very beautiful, because the Bible says a good wife is a crown for the man. Why? If your wife has virtues, know how to talk, dress decently, is very beautiful, they tend to praise you. You may see a guy who is works at the fitting shop, very dirty, nobody respects him. The moment they see his woman, they say, Charlie, you see that boy, that dirty boy that has been passing, that is the wife. From that moment, everybody will start respecting him, that hey, child, that boy, he's not. So you understand. So in biblical context, a woman must dress and then must look attractive. You understand? It is not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is not a sin. So
because we were having some teacher, and all of us we didn't like the teacher. So one day, his wife came to visit him in the school, and we're like, oh, okay, Mr. Pia. They carry goose.
So
From that day, we respected him. From that day, we were like, oh, say, how far, say? So respect you.
So there are verses that pastors misinterpret. Yes, I've gone to a church that were not wearing earring. Later on,
Deeper Life.
Yes, Deeper Life don't put on earrings. There are churches that don't put on earrings, not because it is a sin, but it is because they want the members to be modest. there is one thing Christianity teaches, and most pastors mix it with either it is a sin or not a sin. Christianity always want to portray the beauty of people inwardly, not outwardly. That's one thing, which is modesty. So Christianity preaches modesty. A woman must be modest. Yes, you can put on earrings, but be modest. So Christianity limited to maybe piercing just one. If you pierce 3, 4, 5, it is not a sin.
Because
but
prostitutes have been doing it.
Not because prostitutes have been doing it, just because they want you to be modest. That's it.
I said, the only way they will see it as modest is when you are not doing something the outsiders are doing.
Yes, not because even outsiders are doing. You don't judge a religion, or you don't build moral values based on what people are doing, but you build it in the context of your doctrine, what the Bible says. Are we watching what the Bible is saying or what other people are doing? What if the Bible says it is good and a prostitute are doing it, so because prostitutes are doing it, it's a sin? No, we all eat. So because evil people eat, so Christians shouldn't eat. We all buy fufu and eat. So he say, I've seen an armed robber eating fufu, so fufu is a sin because armed robbers eat fufu. No. So you check the context of the scripture. There is this verse. Maraj quoted Ezekiel chapter 16, dressing Israel with jewelry. There is this verse, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16, which pastors misinterpret. Yes, God wanted the Jewish people to dress nicely. Maraj said, where did they get the gold from? Because the Jewish people were not doing mining. They got the gold from the Egyptians when the Israelites were leaving Egypt. Now let's go to Exodus chapter 3, verse 22. What did the God of the Bible told the Israelites to do? So a man can put on jewelry according to the Bible. A man can pierce the nose. A man can put on earrings according to the Bible. There's it. Let's go.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 22.
Isaiah chapter 3. No. Exodus.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 22.
Verse 22.
Every Israelite woman will go to her Egyptian neighbors.
Every Israelite woman will go to her Egyptian neighbor
and to any Egyptian woman.
And to any Egyptian woman
living in her house.
And
will ask for clothing. And for gold and silver jewelry.
So God said he will give the Israelites favor, so that when they ask anything from the Egyptians will give them. So they ask.
According to the Jewish Kabbalah, they perform charms. They charm those.
Oh yes. It was even a scam. Yes, it was a scam. Yes.
That's why it made the women go first.
Anything they asked, they gave them. Anything they asked. Yes. So he casted a spell on them, so that anything they ask, you just take it and then give them. Now continue.
The Israelites will put these things.
The Israelites will take the gold ornaments and the jewelry and put these things
on their sons and daughters.
And somebody will say a man shouldn't wear earrings.
Yes. You see,
but
so it was on their sons and daughters and their wives. That's why Maraj quoted where Exodus chapter 32, verse 1. That's when. So some even say, yes, it is a sin because the Israelites used it as the golden calf. This is the question. Was the wearing a sin or making the golden calf the sin? Is holding the money a sin or buying the drug that makes it a sin? So you holding the money, you've not sinned against anybody. Yeah. When a policeman is searching you and sees money, it is not a sin. But when you use the money to buy maybe cocaine, it becomes offensive that you'll be arrested. Holding a knife is not a sin. Yeah. What you do with the knife makes it a sin. You can hold a knife and nobody will ask you anything. But when you stab somebody, it becomes a sin. So wearing the jewelry wasn't the sin, but turning it into an idol became a sin. So now Isaiah chapter 3. Verse 16. This verse is condemning being proud and arrogant because you are beautiful. Being beautiful is not a sin. There are ladies that are beautiful and very respectful, and ladies that are beautiful and disrespectful. Yeah. So the beauty is not a sin. By you becoming proud because you have big butt and nice face, so you become arrogant. So we condemn the arrogance, but not being beautiful. Yeah. Yes. So this verse was saying because the Jewish women were adorning jewelry, they became proud. So he told them, Nebuchadnezzar is coming and then he will come and take all of you to Babylon. So read. Yes.
It's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
The Lord said,
Look
how proud the women of Jerusalem are.
Because they were proud. So this verse was condemning the proudness of the women, the pride, not the wearing of it. So it continues saying, because they are proud, God will take away all the jewelry from them. Tony, it's like you buying a bicycle for your son. The moment your son becomes stubborn, what do? You take the bicycle. Is the bicycle a bad thing? No. You can even take the football from your son.
Yeah.
Just because of the football, he's not staying at home. That doesn't make the football something bad. Yes, but it's wrong usage. So everything, even taking in alcohol. There is no Bible verse that says don't take in alcohol. The Bible is against drunkenness. And in some religious context, maybe taking it will bring your energy or vibration down. So they tell you here, in this religion, we don't entertain taking in of alcohol. There are some meat that brings the human vibration down. Something like pork. That's why the Jews don't eat pork. It brings your vibration. According to them, Yahweh hates it. And every spirit has what that spirit hates. Yes. So Allah hates pork, hates pork, but accept eating of camel and the rest. Yahweh hates eating camel, eating pork, because you can't eat them and come close to them. That's why every idol will tell you, we don't like this, we don't like this. There are some idols that even take the blood of dogs, and there are some, the blood of dogs, they hate it. There are some that
even the Greeks, their favorite animal for the offering is a pork.
Is the pig. Yes, you understand. So let's go continue with the verse.
They walk along with their nose in the air.
So it says, because they are proud, they walk with their nose in the air.
They are always flirting.
They
take dainty little steps.
And
the bracelets on their ankles jingle.
Yes, so when they are passing by, because they are proud, they have bracelets on their ankles. And it was sounding like a bell.
Yeah.
So because of being the pride, they will work for it to make noise for people to watch them.
We are coming.
Yes. So there is nothing that happened today. In the ancient world, everything, was there. And it depends on the society and how they were brought up. Maharaj said it. Now, a lady will dress and say, look at the lady. She's half naked. Look at. But during our culture festival, when they put on this kente,
that one is okay.
And
that's what they will say.
Yes, in our culture context, it is not a sin, but we always want women to be modest.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So continue.
But I will punish them.
So he says, because they are proud, he will punish them.
I will shave their heads.
So he said he will shave their heads because they are proud. It doesn't make sense because they are proud. It will make them look sakura. Yes, and in the ancient world, when they capture you, especially the Babylonians, when they capture you, they will shave your hair, which is a symbol of disgrace, and then they will shave the beard of the men. So in the ancient world, when they shave your beard or remove your hair, it's a sign of disgrace. Continue.
A day is coming.
When
the Lord will take away
from
the women of Jerusalem everything they are so proud of. So it is not wearing of it that is a sin. They became proud because they were wearing it. And the God of the Bible says a time is coming, he will take those things from them. Continue. The ornament they wear.
It is not a sin. Because in Ezekiel chapter 16, he dressed Israel with it. It is not a sin. But because they are proud, he will take the bracelet from them. Continue.
On their ankles,
on their heads,
and on their necks,
and on their wrists,
He will take away their veils.
So if you condemn the wearing of the bracelet and the wearing of the anklet, then you have to condemn the wearing of veil. So we have churches that they say the women should put on veil when coming to church, but they don't allow the women to put on earrings. The pastor didn't understand the context. There is a mirror here, mirror. So
mirror.
You condemn one, you have to condemn all. Now continue.
And their hats.
And even hat. Is it a sin for you to put on hat? It is not a sin. Continue.
The magic charms.
They wear
on their arms and at their wrist.
On their arms and their wrist.
Their waist.
Yes, on their waist. Yes, like ahwenneɛ, they put on their waist. It is not a sin. Continue.
The ring they wear on their fingers.
And
their noses. All the fine robes.
So
gowns.
If you condemn the earring, What about dressing nicely? So he said because they were wearing expensive clothes and then jewelries and stuff, they became proud. So this biblical contest, in biblical context, it was condemning the proudness, not the wearing of the jewelry or dressing nicely. Now continue.
All their fine robes,
all their fine robes and gowns
and purses.
And purse, even the purse. So it's a lady holding a purse, No, it's because they were proud. The purse, continue.
Their revealing garments.
Their revealing garment.
Their linen.
Their linen.
Handkerchiefs.
Even handkerchief. So it's handkerchief, No, he said because they are proud, he will take it from them. Enemies will come, fight them, and then in the ancient world, when a nation conquers a nation, they take the loot, they take your gold, they take your fine dressing, they take your women, they will shave their hairs, and then after some time they will marry them. Continue.
And the scarves.
And
long veils. They wear on their heads.
Instead
of using perfumes.
So perfume is not a sin. Yeah. Instead of using perfume,
they will stink.
Instead
of fine belts.
They
will wear coarse robes. Instead of having beautiful hair, they will be bowed.
They will be sakura because they will be captured. They will be going to captivity. Continue.
Instead of fine clothes,
they
will be dressed in rags.
So in this contest, it was telling them because they were proud, he would take all those things from them. Now, Abraham sent a messenger to go and look for wife for his son Isaac. The name of the wife is Rebecca. Yes, Christians, now you name your children Rebecca and stuffs. When the messenger was going, the messenger prayed to God that God, the lady that you want me to choose for my master's son, I want to see this sign. So he saw a well and then he waited to see if the sign will manifest. Yeah. Now, let's read Genesis chapter 35. No. Genesis chapter 24, verse 15 to 22.
Genesis chapter 24, verse 15.
Verse 15.
Before he had finished praying.
So the messenger, the one that Abraham sent, before he had finished praying,
Rebecca arrived with a water jar. On her shoulder. She was the daughter of Bethuel, who was the son of Abraham's brother.
Okay.
Nahor,
yes.
And his wife, Milcah.
Okay.
She was a very beautiful young woman and still a virgin. She went down to the well, filled her jar, and came back. The servant ran to meet her and said, "Please give me a drink of water from your jar."
So the sign the servant asked the God of Abraham was, if that lady is able to give me water to drink and also give the water to my camels, then that means that's the sign that's the woman I should choose. Continue.
She said, "Drink, sir," and quickly lowered her jar from her shoulder and held it while he drank. When he had finished, she said, "I will also bring water for your camels and let them have all they want." She quickly emptied her jar into the animals' drinking trough and ran to the well and get more water until she had watered all his camels. The man kept watching her in silence to see if the Lord had given him his success.
Okay.
When she had finished, the man took an expensive gold ring.
And now listen, the man took an expensive gold ring
and put it on her nose.
Meaning Rebecca. The great grandmother of Jesus Christ, had a gold ring in her on her nose, which is not a sin. So repeat that part, verse 22. Repeat it again.
Verse 22.
When
she had finished,
the
man took an expensive gold ring. And put it in her nose.
And
put 2 large gold bracelets on her arms.
So it is not a sin. Go to verse 53. Yes, verse 53.
Verse 53. Then he brought out clothing.
So after everything, the servant brought out clothing
and silver
and gold jewelry
and gave them to Rebecca. He also gave expensive gifts.
To
her brother and to her mother.
You understand? So jewelry is not a sin in biblical context. Now let me come to Christianity. if you are a pastor and because of modesty, you don't want the members to put on jewelry, find a nice way and then tell them. You understand? But some will make it look as if it is a sin. It is not a sin. So this is the Bible verses on modesty. I think 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. 1 Timothy 2 verse 9 and 10.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
I also went to the women
I also want the women
to be modest.
this is Christianity. You can put on jewelry, you can do makeups, but they don't want you to overdo it for you to look like how they classify, as Tony, you said, they may think you are a prostitute or you are, no, not even a prostitute, you are a worldly person.
Yeah.
So Christianity want to appear separate from the world as in Christian context. So you understand? In Christian context, you don't belong to this world. Yes, you don't belong to this world. So
now that is the beautiful last word you just said. You don't belong in
yes,
this world.
in Christian context, they will always want you to appear like a stranger here.
Yeah, so
yes, your home is heaven.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with stuff like that, it looks like you don't belong.
Yes,
right?
yes. There are things you don't go where the world is going. Yes, 1 John 2:15. There are churches that at first they were condemning watching of TV. It's deeper life, right?
Yeah.
Yes, condemning of TV
And
watching
ATM
TV.
card, prepaid card, those kind of
Yeah,
things.
yes, and
As
remember those
excesses.
days? Yeah, we're doing calculation. Computer is this, Yes, all those things are archaic teachings. with
If
all
you
due
go
respect.
and register your SIM, it's a 6.
We're registering your SIM, and it got to a time you can't do anything without the card, and they went for it. Yes, I know a pastor who was condemning mobile phone and laptops. Today he has over 16 laptops and then 27 iPhones. You understand? Yes.
Anyway,
No, I didn't finish here,
you
so that
want
Maraj will come in. Yeah.
okay.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9 and 10.
I didn't finish 9.
Yeah, verse 9. So start with the verse
Let
9.
me start with 9. I also want the women to be modest and sensible
And sensible
about their clothes.
so be modest and sensible as a woman, whether a Christian, whether a Muslim. Be sensible about your dressing. There is a kind of dressing that even if you don't go to church, when you dress, your mother will tell you, but this is too much. Go and cover yourself. You understand? A woman shouldn't go out half naked. It is not a sin to even dress to expose yourself. You haven't sinned against anybody, but does the society you live in accept that kind of dressing? So to me, as a reasonable father and a reasonable mother, when your children are going out, you are mindful of their dressing. There's something that we call first impression. First impression. You know, if they say there are weed smokers in the room and the policemen enter, and there is a Sakura man, there is a Rasta man, and there is an Afro guy, whom would they arrest first? The Rasta man first. It is called first impression. That doesn't make Rasta men bad people. There are people that are Rastas who even smoke, but are very good, very soft-spoken, very kind. I've seen Sakura man. Some Sakura man will do things to you that you never.
Some don't even smoke.
There are Sakura men I know. They are in Ghana. Some of them have even become president before. What they will do to you, Bob Marley can never do that to you. I'm telling you. Some Sakura men, what they will do to you, check them. You understand? You know him.
We don't know him.
We don't know any mafia Sakura president. Okay, then.
You know him?
No, I don't know. Hey, no.
Yeah.
The only president I know is President Kufuor, and he's not Sakura.
But you know another president that is Sakura.
That one, you know more than me.
Me, I don't know.
You understand?
So, Maharaj.
No, that's the day end.
You didn't finish it.
No.
Okay, finish it.
Yes.
Because right now we want to enter inside the water.
Yes. So all that
you are
he's
too
saying
dry.
is, yes, be modest and be sensible about your dressing. So to me, if you're a Muslim, study how you have to dress according to Islam, so that it will not become a stumbling block for somebody who want to join Islam. The person may say, look at this lady, look at this guy, so I won't join. As a Christian, dress like a Christian. You know, some time ago, all Christian churches were condemning wearing of trousers. Today, the pastor's wife is wearing trousers. The choristers are all wearing trousers. Christianity, you condemn it today, 10 years time, you accept it. You see? So you are the one being hypocrite. Now continue. Yes.
Let me start because
let's go.
I also want the women to be modest and sensible.
About their clothes.
And to dress properly. Not with fancy hairstyles.
So they think this means don't do it. He was trying to say, be sensible.
About it.
Yes, not with fancy, like overdoing it for you to look too.
Green wigs,
Yes,
red wigs.
Like you have a purpose for that.
Yes. To look, to
fancy.
attract
Ordinary.
attention and stuff. Yes, continue.
Or with good ornaments,
Or with
pearls,
with
expensive
gold
dresses.
ornament or expensive dresses.
But with good deeds,
But with good deeds,
as is proper for women
uh-huh,
who claim to be religious.
that is it. So if you claim to be religious, let your dressing be modest. And then the last one is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1 to 3. Then I leave the floor for my brother. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 3 to 4. Yes,
1
so
Peter chapter
the
3,
Bible
verse-
talks about being modest in your dressing. There is nothing wrong with nose piercing. There is not anywhere you want to pierce. It is your own cup of tea. But to me, going to the extent some pierce their belly button, some even go to the extent of piercing their this thing.
Inside.
Some women, the most sensitive part of the human body. When you what do you want to achieve on this planet? The most sensitive part of your body.
Bobra.
Sometimes there are things that they are overdoing it. So I have a lot of daughters. I called my daughters. I told them they should.
Reduce
One
it.
thing I learned from the Jewish people is live not to be too high to attract unnecessary attention.
Yeah.
Don't be too low for people to look down upon you. Always be
Middle.
in the
Average.
middle. Average, yes. I have my daughter, the descendant of Jay-Z. She has 3 piercing.
Allah.
By the time we realize she has pierced, so I told her, yes, even if you want to live this kind of lifestyle, take
Yes,
your time,
yeah.
build your life. After achieving your wealth and you are living in your home, you can do
Nobody,
everything
you
you
do
want.
it. Nobody can
But you can't
complain
live
about
under my roof and then you want to look more, more like a gangster in my house. You can't do that. Yes, there are some young
Gangsterlicious.
footballers. I always advise young footballers who haven't made it to the highest level to be modest in their dressing.
yeah.
Young guy, you are not playing third division. Then with 2 piercing,
Yeah,
with some
beginning.
hairstyle and some ketchup,
hey,
women,
some- yeah,
even
beginning.
border
Yeah,
you
wow.
chest, border you chest. Massa, calm down. You see, then when you go to Barcelona and you do those things, we won't talk. You are playing third division.
Third division.
Guy.
Messi, that is what
Even
best. Messi will not do
look
that.
at Cristiano Ronaldo.
Very decent.
That's it.
Look
No
at
earring.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at Mo Salah. There are some players
You gotta-
very focused on their mission. Cristiano Ronaldo, no tattoo
Nothing.
for health
Oh,
issues.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you understand. So,
Wow, wow. I mean, you guys have really, enlightened me about this whole thing with just these few words. Because in the beginning, I was thinking that Christianity actually forbids it. That don't do it.
No. Some
But-
even quote Jezebel. Because Jezebel
Jezebel,
made her
went
and made her hair.
But,
Making the hair wasn't the sin. It was her attitude towards God that we condemn.
Yeah, attitude
Yes.
is different from
Ah.
your looks.
And when you check the book of Esther, Esther joined a beauty pageant, and they use makeup to dress Esther. So using makeup is not a
It's
sin.
not a sin.
And if you check even the story of Esther, Esther became a second wife to Ahasuerus. And through becoming the second wife, the Jewish people got their freedom because she became a second wife. So how do you condemn being a second wife? Esther was a second wife. The first wife was Queen Vashti, and Vashti was proud. Ahasuerus called her. She said, she won't come. She won't appear before her. Then she said they should organize a beauty pageant. And then Esther was chosen. So I beg pastors, don't misinterpret the Bible. Let them understand this is what it is. So I will teach you the truth and then advise you to be modest.
So what Abraham is trying to say is, don't use the Bible to tarnish certain things. That these things are
Don't
not good.
condemn. Don't use
Don't
it to
condemn
condemn
it,
certain
yeah.
things. Because the Bible hasn't condemned
don't do
it.
that.
Yes.
If the Bible is not saying that the thing is bad, don't say is the Bible saying it. Just say you don't want
Some
it like
pastors,
that.
you see, some pastors thinks they have conscience more than their God. It's like the other day I was debating a pastor. He said, no. It on polygamy. No. It's because of their sinful nature. That's why God allowed them to marry more. But when Christ came, Christ made it perfect. So you are telling me there was a time God wasn't in his right senses, and his son Jesus Christ came to correct God. Can Jesus correct his father God?
Yeah. We are not going there.
No, Tony, I'm coming. There are things that some Christians do that if we don't address, you quote the law of God and they will tell you, brother Paul says that. Is Paul wiser than God? God said don't eat pork. God don't eat pork. And the reason why the Jews, they don't eat animals that don't chew the cud and don't have divided hoof has its spiritual interpretation. You understand? And you tell me Paul say anything you get it. So you have to choose between Paul and what God says. You understand? That's the context I wanted to arrive.
Thank you very much. God bless you for also bringing that up. Aha. So back to you, Maharaj, King Cobra.
Yes.
So there have been a lot of hearsays and a lot of words around these rings that sometimes some of the boys and the girls, they go inside the sea to go and meet Mama Wata herself. And then Mama Wata will give them some ring, that the ring will vomit money. You understand? It's like some ritual thing, Bisaro. You understand? So according to them, no, the ring will need blood. So when you see a lot of rich people with that ring, normally it is trying to tell you that these people are in this court. And every day, let's say every month or every week, they have a special day. That specific ring will call for blood. So is there anything similar to Mame Water? Because they, according to them, they visit Mame Water for that special rings. Do you have any knowledge about that one too?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, let's deal with like modesty.
Okay.
Like as my brother Abraham was saying. First of all, there's nothing called modesty.
Okay. Oh, okay. You want to debunk that?
Yes.
Okay, debunk it.
What inside of you is what determines your speed. Not all of us are interested of wearing a jewels. Some people, when they wear jewels, they have rashes all over their neck.
Me, I'm one of them.
Exactly. Some people, too, when they pierce their body, they begin to have is it keloid?
Keloid, yeah.
Keloid,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So
there's allergy. They are allergic. They are allergic
exactly.
to it. Okay, yeah.
Some people also, when they wear a fake ring, it have, sore.
Yeah, me too. Fake ring.
Exactly.
I'm too authentic.
Some people, their body rejects metals, but some people also, their body welcome metals. Now let's talk about the modesty. In the beginning of creation, there's nothing called modesty. Modesty is another lifestyle, another way some leaders, they used to suppress people. Like me and Abraham, we are here right now. Our spirit is different. My spirit will tell me I should pierce 5 earrings. And I'll do it and I'll feel comfortable. But maybe when my brother Abraham say it, he may not feel comfortable with it. And that doesn't mean I'm doing the wrong thing. It is what my spirit is telling me. Some people prefer a short dresses, but some people also do not prefer a short dresses. It is what is inside of you that you practice it. Now, you ask something about people wearing rings. They got it from Marine Kingdom. They were told to sacrifice blood to it.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of things. First of all, as we all read it from the Bible, jewels has been used in the ancient as a charm. It didn't start today. In fact, according to Jewish and spiritual deep studies, the only king who was interested much more in this ring charms and those kind of things is Melech Solomon or King Solomon. He's one of the kings who loved using charms on women through jewels, according to the Bible. That's when you read the Bible, you say he is surrounded by women. In fact, we have what we call evil eye. This evil eye is like a charm pendant. When you wear it, anyone who look at your face, the charm of you fall on such a person. And
it repels the evil eye.
Yeah, that one also is different.
The one that repels
the one you were talking is Hamsa.
Yeah.
That blue one.
That blue one.
Everybody is wearing.
Yeah.
That one
And
is just
we
to
have
repel
the
them.
the IRA. That one,
Yeah.
they say you touch one or part, then
yeah,
you
that
gone.
one just to expel some bad energies.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't believe it expel bad energies. Because most of the people who are even wearing those things are the one who are suffering
evil.
mostly. There's no protection outward of you. Protection, everything is inside of you. Now, there is no marine spirit who will come and stand there and then give you a ring physical. This is what happened. 3 years ago, a lady came to the temple. She said, King Cobra, I was walking on the beach and then I found a silver jewel, including ring and the earrings on the ground or at the beach sand. When I pick it, I remember my pastor told me that whenever you go to the sea and then you see anything on the beach floor, do not dare pick it, or else you are going to have a spiritual husband or a spiritual marriage. And this woman, the moment that he picked it, he left it into the water, not knowing it was his spiritual husband who gave it to her as a gift for protection. Now, when this lady came to the temple, I called the spirit through her, and the spirit was very angry with this lady, that my wife, she's a very stubborn. I gave her people in her destiny to help her. Especially most of these men are even a married man. When the married man came into her life, they want to help her. But she rather asking the man, are you a married man, yes or no? The moment the man, they will say, I'm a married man, then this woman will not pay attention to this man. Therefore, she lack a lot of things in her life. Meanwhile, you always need money. These men are ready to help you. These men are coming to you, not with their normal mindset. A spirit had charmed their mind in order
for boys
to have affair with you.
It's
You
a
understand?
for men.
So a lot of ladies are doing a huge mistakes. Now there are some elites, there are some men in our society, they are big businessmen. Their spirit is connected into the sea. Especially those are rich men in the East Legon, countrymen, big politicians who are worthy in those societies. They have in connection with the water spirit. And these are the men who like women a lot. Why do they like women a lot? Because a certain spirit has put a certain money into their pocket to give it to their representatives, their physical wives. Can you imagine a married man would take off his girlfriend, university, send her to a training school, blah, 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 and at the end of the day, they separated. It is not normal. Now, back to the ring issue. Yes, it is true. We have a rings that we charm on it. We give it to either a pastor, either a politician, either a businessman. But that ring must possess with the kind of energy. I mean,
You have to activate it.
activate it. It depends whoever is working for you. As my brother Abraham is wearing the ring here, it's very beautiful. And I'm sure that there's something inside. If he
Abraham,
can
what-
tell us something about his
Abraham,
ring.
What's
Because
inside?
he's
She-
wearing,
she
I'm
bonko.
not wearing the ring.
She bonko.
How come he's wearing that ring?
She
so
she
you can vanish.
me vanish.
Oh, but he's
So,
always wearing it. So
If right
something
now I
inside.
carry something and I try to attack you, you can vanish.
There's nothing in it. It was
Abraham, you
given.
turn Iron Man.
It was given to me by. It's a lady who promised me.
Abraham
Exactly.
It's a lady
So
who
maybe the
promised
lady-
me.
Abraham is an
Feel
Iron
about
Man. Abraham is
The
an
lady
Iron Man.
loved
It's a
him
lady
so
who
much.
promised me that
The
she will
lady has
marry me.
put in for
The
boys
lady has
inside.
put it for boys.
Yes,
also.
for boys, yeah.
For boys and now.
Charlie, as for the only power that can get me is when a woman want to charm me. That one,
Yeah,
here,
for boys.
that one here, you get me.
Yeah, for boys,
As for apart from that one, there's no juju that.
You see, so yes, it's true. Ring, charms, and those things, it actually works. But it depends the kind of a spirit that is empowering it. Among all the spirit beings, the spirit beings who love jewels are the water spirit beings. Why? Because gold, before you extract, it means it's close to a water body. Silver, before you, extract, it means it's close to either a waterfall or a certain lake or a certain fountain or something like that. Before you extract a diamond, it has in relation with a water body somewhere. So these jewels we are talking about, it promotes the women beauty. It carries high feminine energy. Now, every piercing has its meaning. If you pierce your nose, it has its meaning. If you pierce your ears, it has its meaning. If you pierce your eyebrows, it has its meaning. If you pierce your navel, it has its meaning. Now, my brother Abraham was talking about those women, they pierce, they are yoni, they are, is it pineapple or meat pie?
Meat pie.
Meat pie.
Now, how did you know, Avi?
Do you think I'm a small boy?
He's a
Why
Christian.
you asking me that question?
Because
He's a
I'm
Christian.
surprised.
Senior
You are
man like
very
me, I'm
experienced.
45 years and you're asking
You
me
are
why
experienced.
Massa,
You see, so
you know things we've seen in this world.
every piercing or every body part piercing has its meaning. For example, when you pierce your nose, it enhances good breathing. It enhances good circulations. There are some entities, they live within our air, but we cannot see them with our eyes. So the kind of a metal that you are wearing, when these entities, they want to possess your lungs or your body or your soul, these metals can prevent you from any intruder from entering inside of you. That's why the Bible says rings are charms. Rings are for protections. Gold and diamonds, silver, there's a spirit within them. Now, a certain people also, they can pierce their tongue. That one also helps with a good communication. That's why most of the musicians, they have, especially the ladies, they have this pierced tongue. There's nothing wrong with it. That particular ring that they put it in there, they do rituals over it before they put it in their tongue. So that when they are singing, when they are communicating with somebody, it will be very convinced. Now, we have what we call the highbrow. Piercing your highbrow has it also meaning. The meaning is, since it's close to your skull or the skull, it also enhances your pineal gland to expand. Remember, silver, gold, carries powerful frequencies. So when this metal is close to your pineal gland, then you should know that it serves as a network system. Now, the ears also, there are some demons who confuse us with our thinking and then our thoughts. Sometimes you'll be hearing some strange voices. Remember, somebody will mention your name, when they turn back, nobody is there. All these are some of the voices that it's caused by spirits of distraction. When you pierce your nose with either silver or gold, it prevents you a lot from hearing this kind of negative voices. And even it can also help you to have good communication or good hearing with your spirit beings. Now, there are some women that have navel. Navel piercing is also a very good. Why? Every soul, before you came here on this earth, you breathe through your navel. Your navel is what made who you are. That is a portal of every soul. So people have a belief that, if I pierce my navel, it prevents any strange spirit from possessing my soul. That's what I'm also saying. I'm always saying that at the age of 12 to 16 years, that will rise up. Your kundalini energy, your power within you will force you to do it. And when your power is rising up, you have challenges with your parents. You have challenges with your friends. You have challenges with the workers around you. Most of the people who have jewels piercing, they don't work for people. They do their own businesses. Why? Because they had been elected by a certain spirit that these people are higher awakened beings. They don't give a damn about what the society will say. Because if you are kind of a person, you listen to people, what they will say about you, there's no way that you involve yourself into this lifestyle. Most of the people with the jewels, they are the higher people in the society. Even the jewels, if you can't afford it, you can use the normal replica ones, like copper, stainless steel, those kind of things. You can use it to represent your identity. And most of the women or the people or men who are connected to a water spirit, and whenever the spirit, they see them in their dreams or visions, you can see the goddess has adorned herself with a jewels. Just as Jeremiah 44 says, the queen of heaven. The queen of heaven, she's a goddess, she's a wife of God who never joke with a jewels. So let's talk also about the anklet. Wearing of anklet has so many benefits. Remember, there are some people, when they are walking, they always omupori, I don't know.
Yeah.
Stumble.
They are among you all the time. Whenever good things are coming on your way, you stumble, especially when you are going for job appointment, when somebody call you for money or meeting some prominence, and then you keep stumble. All these things
Bad
are
luck.
blockages. When you wear anklet, it helps you from all these negativities. And every metals and how it affects our human part. Your left part of the body is controlled by the silver energy or the moon energy. And then the right part of your body is controlled by the gold or the sun energy. That is positive and then negative. Your right side is a masculine. Your left side is a feminine energy. Your right side is a fire. Your left side is the water. That is why our left hand, we don't use it hardly like how we use our right hand. So, beloved, I will encourage each and everyone to adorn themselves with wearing of jewels. There's nothing wrong with it. It has a spiritual calling and spiritual significance. If you're not mentally matured enough, don't involve yourself into that lifestyle. Because that lifestyle, when you move into it, it means you're not going to work for government. Or at that lifestyle, there's nothing called diplomatic.
I'm coming. Even those things, most of them started not because of fashion.
Yes.
It's because of spirituality reasons
Exactly.
in the ancient time. And
Exactly.
gradually, it evolved to become a normal thing that when you give birth to a woman, you have to pierce her eyes. It became normal. Yeah.
So, please, if you're a woman and you're watching me, you see yourself that you are not beautiful. Start wearing jewels and see how your life become. Men are fed up of you. Don't worry. Don't go to any malam or juju place for charm. Just put on gold rings or normal rings. Pierce your nose. Put on anklets. Pierce here and there. And see how much attention you're going to get. And in conclusion, make sure you dye your hair gold color. If you're a woman, you're watching me, dye your hair gold color. Walk on the street. See how
King Cobra is speaking. Maybe minimum. But King Cobra, you are this whole thing is getting interesting. You see, we have tagged a lot of people, a lot of girls especially, that when they wear those things, automatically they become prostitutes.
Okay.
Don't you think it's because these spirits of seductions and all those things are the ones that are pushing them into prostitution? Because once you wear it, obviously, every what do we call it? Every bossu want to to help you.
Okay.
And as we already know, if somebody want to help you, it's not gonna be just helpful.
Okay.
That means you have to give and you take. What are you giving? You have to open. What is he taking? You taking the money. So is that not indirect prostitution?
Okay, thank you very much. So if that would be the case, then I would say King Solomon is the most assured man in the Bible.
Okay.
According to Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verse number 6. Could you believe that King Solomon has a teeth grill?
I don't know. Do I share the scene as I can?
You let's see what the Bible
Is
says.
it braces?
Hey, King Solomon.
Braces,
Braces.
Exactly. A gold
What now the
braces,
girls basso? King
diamond
Solomon.
braces, silver braces. King Solomon has a lot of braces all over his teeth that even the Bible coded it so that you not find the truth.
Let's read it and see.
Let's
Because
read
I
it.
want to know.
How-
That means King Solomon, you show the rappers how to wear all those grills.
He's a gangster,
King Solomon.
a king with
Oh,
a
this one,
swag.
I want to read it from the Bible before I can.
Yes. Song of Solomon, chapter 6, verse number 6. Let's see how the Bible coded it so that you will not come back to your senses. Let's read.
Song of Solomon chapter 6,
Verse number 6.
verse number 6. Song of Solomon chapter 6, verse 6.
Mhm.
Your teeth are as white as a flock of sheep.
Okay, listen carefully. Your teeth as white as what?
A flock,
flock
of
of
sheep.
sheep.
Flock of a sheep.
That have just been washed.
That has just been washed.
Not one of them is missing.
Not one. Here's the key point. Not one of them not one of the grills has different colors. Or this one they didn't polish. They didn't polish this one where they all shining. Continue.
They are all perfectly
They
matching.
all perfectly match. These braces, They all perfectly.
No, wait, read it
match
again
it.
for me, please.
Song of Solomon chapter 6 verse 6.
Mhm.
Your teeth are white as a flock of sheep,
He said your teeth
Yes,
are
Mhm.
as white
as white.
as a flock of sheep
Yeah,
that have just been washed.
that has just been washed.
Exactly.
So that means
so
he
let's
washed
say
his
it's a
teeth.
normal teeth
Yeah.
right here. Now continue.
Not one of them is
Not
missing.
one of them is
So that means
missing.
his teeth have not been removed, though. That's what they are saying. No.
No.
That means he have not lost even one teeth.
How can you tell this to a king that your teeth? I mean, a king, his teeth is always bright and beautiful. And King Solomon, according to even the Bible, it says gold and everything. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun.
Mhm.
The ancient kings, they all have a braces, from Pharaoh to the Babylon to even the current Donald Trump and all those kind of these guys. They all have a diamond and golden braces. They reserve it as a treasure.
But what I'm trying to say is, you see, if there should have been anything like something foreign attached to his teeth, the Bible could have simply emphasized on that specific thing, that specific object, like the thing on your teeth that is white as flocks of sheep.
Mhm.
Not even one of it have been broken. Then we know that he's talking about that white thing he put on his teeth.
Okay,
But this one
So let him conclude it and let's see.
Okay.
Verse 7. Your cheeks glow behind your veil.
Your cheeks
Mhm.
glow behind your veil. Mhm.
Let the king have 60 queens,
Yes.
80 concubines. Young
60 what?
queens,
Queens.
80 concubines.
Uh-huh.
Young women without number.
Yes.
But-
So do you think it's just a normal teeth King Solomon just polish his teeth just to entice the women just like that?
No, I think he's
No.
trying to say he's healthy.
I understand your point because the Bible made it very simple for us all to understand. Is
yeah,
that not
like
so?
he's healthy.
No, you are right. But Maraj is trying to say it has been coded. It has been coded in
It's
that
a
way.
coded
so
message.
to him, that's what he's saying.
You don't get my point. It's a
Yeah.
coded so that everybody attention will not be. For example,
Like
do you know
girls-
there's abortion in the Bible?
Okay, so for
Oh,
now,
I'm coming.
yeah,
You
there
know
is
that-
abortion.
Yes, God made somebody perform abortion in the Bible.
Okay, so this is what I want us to do right now. Do you have any other verse that there was a king who also had a girls?
Mhm.
So that we read that one, then I'll compare it and see.
That's why you need Bible traditions. When I say Bible tradition, there are books which are before the Bibles, which they look upon it before they wrote this Bible. This Bible was wrote for future humans, for them
Okay.
for things to, make it very simple for them to understand.
Mm.
When you read the Bible traditions, all these things are there. Somebody even doesn't know that God loved those rings until we are explaining it all today.
Mm.
You understand? So we have a teachings, we have a surface teachings and then a deep teachings. All that we are discussing here are surface teachings. When we are going into the deep teachings, we have to throw this Bible away.
Okay.
The God of Israel
Okay.
himself is a golden God.
I was expecting King Solomon to wear golden grills,
He surely do well.
but he wore a white one, which I'm not impressed. At least silver could have been okay, but white. Anyway,
I even forgot one thing. You were saying it, but I think you didn't go straight to the point. All the idols they make,
Mhm.
before they make any idol altar, there must be gold inside.
Yeah.
oh, that one I know.
All. They
That
call
was
it
why some
sumai.
pastors are even saying that
They are
the
going
gods
to
not
break.
good
They are
and
going
have
to break,
destroy
and they
it.
will take.
Oh, that one I know.
Okay.
That one there's a trick. We know that business. You know,
So-
even me personally, I was about to start saying that.
And even
I'm
the Ark
just-
of Covenant
Yeah.
was made with gold.
Yeah, so that I
why
start
not?
going to the villages and I'll tell them that I'm trying to cast all the demons out. Then I'll take your God and then I'll break it and I'll take the gold out. I'll continue. That is what people are doing now. It's business.
So
Anyway.
you were talking about the ring.
Uh-huh.
Most of the ring these men of God they are wearing, they all came from the Marine Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I say Marine Kingdom, we have two types of Marine Kingdom. We have Marine Kingdoms who are occult,
Okay.
the left hand of the mother, and then we have the right hand of the mother. Most of occult societies, Freemasons, Illuminatis, they are all educated higher people who have gone to school. They are scholars. They have acquired deep wisdom, both ancient and even the future. They know all that is going to happen. These people are the left hand of marine spirit. They are the one that their ring, they need blood, dove blood, to seal it before they can put it on.
Okay. Maharaj, can I come in here?
Yes.
My head is spinning right now. So, in the marine kingdom, we also have good and bad people.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, this is where my question gets a little bit deeper. So, if marine kingdom got one god or one goddess, which is Mami Water, is she aware of the bad ones? And who is the god of the bad ones? Is it the same Mami Water or a different Mami Water? Do we have different types of Mami Waters?
Very good. We have so many types of the water goddesses. Now you ask, how can the great holy mother of the waters allow the other demonic goddesses also as well?
She blessed them with whatever they asked for. Let's say right now I want to be Odogu, so I enter the Mami Water world and I want to be on the bad side. I want the awkward side because me pay straightforward money. I'm not here to waste time. So I go straight to the bad people's side. Am I still not under the same Mami Water? Or there is two gods or goddess that are called Mami Water? Or the same Mami Water that will bless me with that money that I'm looking for?
So here is it. In the deep of the spiritual realm, we are what we call soul investment.
Okay.
I am a supreme goddess.
Mm-hmm.
I have right hand and then the left hand.
Okay.
I control all of it. Some of my children, I made them to be pure. Some of my children, I made them to live as a negative life.
Okay.
For example, the way the Africans are worshiping water goddess is not the same as when you go to Brazil or Haiti, they worship water goddess. It's totally different. But at the end of the day, the mother understands all of them. But here is a case. Since she's a mother who controls all the water bodies, she never know this one is good or this one is bad. Rather, you, the one who is worshiping or attracted that kind of frequency, you become what you become.
So she wouldn't tell you whether you are going wrong.
When you are going wrong,
she will just give you what you want.
How you attract. For example, if I want to be a bad person,
she will allow you to be a bad person.
She don't care. It's how you are generating, you are programming your soul to become. That's what the Bible says. I gave you two roads, both negative and then positive. But I would rather advise you follow the pure path. For the impure path, there are those entities who are also in charge of that. In Africa here, we have traditions and the cultures. You cannot compare tradition with culture. Culture existed before tradition. Tradition is those nananum and those kind of things.
Okay.
Culture is, the tree is already there. You can go there and pour libation. The tree is not nananum. The tree is not a traditional thing. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle. So if you are a water child and then you want to worship the left side of the mother.
But it's still the same mother.
It's not the same mother.
Okay, that means they are two.
She has placed entities. This, for example, let me use the Bible as a reference so that everybody will understand. The Bible says, Moses tell the children of Israel, they have become very stubborn. Therefore, I will not move with them, but I will send a spirit who is filthy to walk with them. Because if I move with them, I will kill all of them. I hope you get it.
Okay, so Mami Wata actually have fallen angels, just like God.
I am a spiritualist. I have a lot of people under me. Yeah. I know everybody and their frequency. Some people have high, some people have low. When I'm doing some certain things, I make sure I gather those with the higher frequencies. But those with the low frequencies, if I draw them closer, they are going to create confusion. The same way the mother also has positive and then negative waters. For example, we have the sea, we have the lagoon. Lagoons smell very bad. It is a mother who allowed that to happen because she has the creatures who are also suitable to live in the lagoon. If you are her daughter, you want to worship them, go ahead and worship them. But there's no way that you get closer to where she is.
Okay, so she have selections.
Exactly. Picky.
She's picky. But the people will come out and still say we went to Mame Wata and Mame Wata gave us this. You see, if I visit let's say Kojo Wata, I will just come straight to the point and say, oh, I visited Kojo Wata and imagine what? Yesterday he gave me a ring and now I managed to make over billions of dollars from a client. Now, at this point, everybody know it's Kojo Wata who gave me that power.
Yeah.
So, these people that I'm talking about, they are all also praising Mami Wata, which means it's Mami Wata who granted them those wishes.
So this is it. The one who went to that place to acquire that ring for wealth, that spiritualist connected that person to his own spirit.
Which is Mami Wata.
It could be your spiritual wife or your spiritual mother or your spiritual husband. The mother herself is there, but she has a lot of workers who are working under her. Just like in the Bible, God is there. He has angels. He has his beloved son. He has the Holy Spirit. It's a process. So if somebody acquire wealth, and then the person should understand that it is your own spirit who gave you those wealth. You should honor that spirit on your own. When you understand this thing, there's no way you go and then worship different deity or different God. This is what the Bible is all about. Worship the Lord thy God. It means worship your own spirit, which brought you here on this earth. Because before you came here on this earth, you in fact, you made a vow that this is what you are here on this earth to do. That's why some people, if they don't put on jewel, they will automatically become poor. But the moment they put on jewel, they can see their life has become beautiful. Anytime wherever they go, oh, you look nice, you look nice, you look nice. And then we to find those kind of things. Like your brother like this, he's putting on these beads like this. This is a juju ring. Juju voodoo beads. You understand? This is voodoo.
So that means 52, he no ground.
See, where did he go that?
Where did you get this thing?
I'm telling you, most of the things has now tend to be fashion. They sell it by the roadside. And
Fifi
people,
stone is not fashion.
no, Tony, people buy them without knowing even its origin. Do you know even the evil eye pendant?
Yeah.
People buy it and just put it on
Just
without
put it on
knowing.
just like that.
Okay, the eyes of horse.
Not the eye. No, not the all-seeing eye. No, there's a blue. Some we have it blue and then red.
Red. Yeah.
Some
You
have
see,
blue.
so you cannot just go around and then buy anything that you just put on. There's a God who is in charge of this bead my brother is wearing. That is a bloody God.
Oh, it's a blood. It's not
So
even the
if-
clean one.
So if you don't give that spirit a blood to drink and you are just wearing for fashion, imagine what will happen to you. This is for initiation. People who do that initiate for that spirit. And that fetish priest will give this one to their representatives. But you are wearing it for fun. The cross that you are wearing is those who attend to Catholic Church for their initiation, baptism, or whatever. And you are just wearing it for fun. Imagine what that spirit will do with you. So there are some things when you are doing, you should make sure that it aligns with your spirit.
Okay.
So this is our brother will tell something about what he is wearing.
Yeah, he will. King Cobra, before I leave you on this hot seat here, let me jump on the last one. We didn't even answer that one. You were explaining to us that, when it comes to, wearing of these jewelries, earrings, anklets, and all these seducing objects, as a woman, it attracts wealthy people in your life, which is a good thing for the young ones, actually. But as a Christian, when we have multiple sex partners, it actually turns us into a hookup or local form, prostitution, olosho. So, in so doing, is these anklets that Mama was going to give me, is he going to make the men, they will come in my life, they will just dash me the money and they will go, or they will still have to do something with me before?
Okay, so let me go very deep about this particular one.
Yeah.
What is prostitution?
Uh-huh.
Listen to the word pro.
Yeah.
The word pro, when the English word, the word pro means something which is higher level.
Extra.
Something which is powerful.
It's wow.
Now, A woman going around sleeping with a man, in my deep wisdom and knowledge, I have different understanding. It's a covenant that person is making here on this earth, so that on her next life, when she come here on this earth, she will have a connection with these same people. That woman that you married today, or your wife, or your husband, you've met him in your past life before. There was a mission between both of you, but both of you couldn't fulfill it. So both of you are together here again on this earth in this way or the other in order to fulfill that thing. So you going around and sleeping with different women, to me, I have my different understanding about it. It's a covenant that you are making. You are preparing to your next life. Preparation you are making for your next life.
That means
But
you
the
meet them
human
again.
realm and religion will term it as prostitution. That's what the Bible says. Children of Israel, don't go to the other nations and make covenant with them. We have spiritual prostitution. Spiritual prostitution means you are a member, your spirit is connected to a water spirit, and you go and worship the Christian God. You go and worship Islamic God. Spiritually, you are prostituting yourself. You are mingling with gods so that in your next life, you have a place to stay with these entities. Now, wearing of jewels and those kind of things, is it going to seduce you to bring bad things into your life, or is it going to make you a show? Is that what you're trying to mean?
No, I
Like when
mean,
you put it on-
the purpose of the jewelries
Yeah.
that Mami Water will give you is to make your helpers locate you.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm a woman. I put all these anklets, jewelries,
All over
piercing,
your
and
body.
everything that Mami Water have given me to attract my helpers. If they come in my life, are they going to request for something before they give me the help, or they will just give it to me and then turn and go home?
Okay.
No, Tony,
So,
let me come in. It's like a child being born very beautiful, a
Yeah.
lady being born very beautiful, very attractive. That's the features God gave her. Did God give her the features for her to go around sleeping with men? No. The features just gives her favor. When the favor comes, it's up to her to either choose to do wrong or to do bad. So when they say something gives you favor as a woman, gaining favor from people doesn't mean go around sleeping with them.
Okay, so for instance, the example that I'm trying to make is
so,
the lady.
so let me come in.
Let me
Okay.
finish his own. Then you because you made an example on that same thing. The lady that got the favor from the sea, and then she saw these anklets and those things. She wore it, and then she met her helper, and instead of her to just have something to do with him so that she get the help, she asked him that, "Are you married?" or whatever, and then the man got turned off and left. And in so doing, she lost the money she was supposed to get.
Yeah.
So Abby, you see, it comes back to the same thing. You get my
Okay.
point?
See, let me explain. I want us to understand something. The charm that your mother gave you,
Yeah.
the spirit will give you. She didn't give you that go and then sleep around. Let me give one example. Abraham and Sarah, they did some charming. In fact, they charmed Pharaoh. How did it happen? At the end of the day, through this charm, they scam Pharaoh. Listen and hear me carefully. Abraham, we all know that his sister is Sarah. But when they were broke and they have nothing, they ran to Egypt. They sat down and planned that, Sarah, you are my wife, but I'll pretend that
if anyone
you are
asks you
a sister. If this rich man, this bogus, German bogus, these pharaohs, they ask you, are you a marriage man, or am I your husband? Tell them that no, I am your only brother. Now, why is it that Abraham was so confident that even if this man, they want to sleep with my wife, I don't care. Abraham did some rituals. That rituals is mostly done today by most of this, I don't want to call any religion. There are some particular religion. They always use water to pray. They are the one who perform such rituals for their wife.
The one you sleep with somebody's wife and then you get
So
stuck in.
when Pharaoh tempted to sleep with Sarah, his kokoma didn't wake up. How can a mighty king full of charms protection, spiritual energies, gods and goddesses around him. He wants to sleep with Sarah in the Bible. His kokoma didn't wake up. What did Abraham did to Sarah? It's a rituals. So when you are with your own spirit, you can hear them talking to you. You know yourself very well. If any man even want to take you to their home or whatever, you yourself, you know what is going to happen. Therefore, you prepare your mind. You talk to your own energies. You talk to your own spirit. That as I'm going, this man want to do this and that with me. Oh, Holy Great Mother, make sure that a miracle will happen. So not all the time that those incidents will happen that, oh, men will worry me too much. Everybody will try to sleep with me. And mind you, there's a spiritual significance on that. There are some men, they connected to a water spirit. They will have the challenges. The moment a lady sleep with them, this lady will absorb all these men, their challenges. And is it good or bad? And this lady has been assigned to do this job throughout her whole life, which is, people call them Ashau. Most of the Ashau people are rather saving lives and transforming people's life. Because there are some men, their husband are worrying them. There are some men, their wives are worrying them in the house. They want to tie rope on their neck and they kill themselves. Because their wife is frustrated them. The moment that they walk on the streets and they see that lady with jewels, they come back to their senses. And at the end of the day, that lady also needed help. And a lot of ladies who are even watching us this program, they can testify what I'm saying. So, religion
They
has
haven't
made
met anybody like Abraham. They haven't.
religion has made that think like, oh, if a man sleep with me, is evil, is bad, is good, this and that. Think about your own. What are you going to have? What are you going to benefit? If you allow any man to sleep with you without benefit, the goddess and your own spirit will punish you. Before you lay with a man, you should know that you are absorbing his negative energies. You are absorbing his stress, his depression, his curses. You are absorbing. That's why he poured that sacred water inside of you. So it's energy transferring. So if a woman adorn herself with jewels, it's a mission. Look at today, even days of Mami and those kind of them prophetess and priestess in the churches, they're all wearing anklets and then nose ring, and it's beautiful.
So that means they probably came to visit Mami Wata.
A lot of them are Mami Wata priestess or children, but they don't even know themselves.
But so why don't they just preach about Mami Wata? Instead, they will come and then disguise themselves as they are talking about Yahweh, which is
this
God.
realm is a prison.
Oh.
In the prison, there's a lot of things you will not be you will not be told. You have to program yourself to become the better person. Spirit beings don't want to interfere into human matters. They only interfere when it is critical. There's a story of Anunnaki and Enlil and that kind of story. They built these human beings, but it's got a time they say, oh, let's leave these human beings. Let's see how they will live their life. If you know, and as time goes, the humans were improving. They started learning how to set a fire, how to find.
So it's
medicines.
not even God that created us. It's Anunnakis.
I don't even know anything.
Okay,
God.
you just
There is another story.
about Anunnaki.
Yes, just it's even older than the Bible stories. Yes, and they pick a lot of stories from those side, the Anunnaki side, a lot of things from that thing. So you can go online and check.
It's a deep thing.
Yes,
it's
the fight between the gods.
Yeah.
Yes,
the battle
one
of
thought.
the gods.
Yes, one thought the knowledge and
see?
wisdom. One wanted to control human being. The other didn't want to accept, and then it brought all this confusion.
That's
So the one that we see that is the good one that was fighting for
the
being
humans
is the one we call Satan,
exactly.
and the one that wanted to control man is the one they call Yahweh now.
For example,
So that's why in the contest, it was the snake, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Yahweh warned man not to eat because he didn't want man to get knowledge and wisdom to live.
Yeah.
Then the one they called Satan came and told man, no, eat, you will be wise.
Yeah.
After man eating it, Yahweh got angry and Yahweh cursed man.
Yes.
You know what? At this point, I'm confused.
You'll be. So,
Give us
so
confused.
my
we
brother,
beg, we
see,
beg all Christians and Muslims. Yeah, there are books and
Confused.
knowledge
yeah,
that are ancient than your Bible and Quran. But those knowledge didn't spread. They didn't spread like the way
Exactly.
yours spread, and the people accepted that
Yeah.
God uses this to create. There are a
so
lot of
let's look at this. So, concern about my water being sedative and here and there. The whole Bible and Christianity came out from prostitution. Yes, the woman that Jacob supposed to marry, he was given a wrong woman, a woman that he never married.
that he hasn't married.
He slept with that woman, and they give children to the children of Israel today. It's got a time when the children of Israel were in the battle. He took a prostitute
To save them.
to save the children of Israel. So let not us see prostitution as evil, as bad, but rather everybody has their calling here on this earth. People are naturally born to become bad people in the society, born to become army robbers. That is their energy that they are working with. In fact, if you don't have army robbers in the society, the security man, what work is he going to do? If you don't have the police people in our society, those criminals, they will also worry us. You see, those nurses and the doctors, they are there because human beings will get sick. And they are also praying that people should get sick so that we will come there and then they will, get money. You see,
From now onwards, I will not blame mosquitoes again. Mosquitoes, I'm
So,
sorry for
everybody and their
killing you.
Yeah, the mosquito was designed to bite.
See, you see this your skin
I'm
color.
sorry.
You see this your skin color. You're African, no? There are some African people, they don't like your skin. They will hate you. You understand? So everybody and their energy there they are moving with. We are not empty, we are not alone. You have your spiritual energies who are programming your mind, and whatever lifestyle that you are living, you are manifesting that spirit, their lifestyle or their identity. As I'm here being a water spirit messiah, I'm portraying where my spirit comes from. So if somebody is wearing a traditional whatever, that is their energy. Exactly. So that's all that I would say
Wow.
about this.
Wow. Avi, I'll jump back onto you. You see, I know you've been a footballer some time ago. That time you were a striker. Diago. Yeah. You knew a lot of people, most of the footballers during that time, they believe in these anklets, or do I say toe rings that when they put on, they believe that because of that ring, no, when they shoot a shot to the pool, it's going straight to the pool. Those things, no, were those things coming from the same Mami Water we are talking about?
No. Even in the context of, there are things that we heard people saying without proof, saying this player has a ring on the toe.
But me personally, I've seen some
No,
before.
but nobody can put on a ring on the toe, put on the football boot and socks and feel comfortable playing football.
No, not the toe.
Where?
You see that
The middle.
the toe. We have another.
Yeah, the next one. No, you won't feel comfortable. Any
But
footballer.
I've seen somebody wearing it.
Okay, then me, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
So
I've seen a lot of people.
people do certain stuffs. As you said, believe. Yeah, there are some matches when you are going to play, they will bring some water that everybody must pour the water on the body. And it was recently that hey, Charlie football. Recently that we discovered, no, when we were young, we were playing some football matches, some Munchendi and stuff. We were there, they will bring water, we should use the water to bath. As we grow, then we learned some of the water they were bringing were water from that they used to bath dead people.
Dead people.
Yes. And some is they will wash pig. They will
Some
wash.
are even cow urine.
So you guys
Yes.
didn't smell that?
No, you won't. What will you? We are going to play football.
So
But it smell.
No, you won't hear anything. Sometimes the water smell, but they say if you don't put the water on, we won't play.
Yeah.
That's what they believe. So I think in the quest of playing football and stuff, people have done a lot of things. That's the African mentality. You
Yeah,
see,
that it will
with
work.
with the white man believes in the technique, in the game plan, your skill, your training, your stamina. So although individually there are people that have rituals. People think Cristiano Ronaldo, anytime he's stepping on the pitch, he comes with
With
the
one leg,
left,
yeah.
the right leg first. They think it's Maybe it's a malam who taught him, or a spiritual. No, in Portugal, it is a ritual in Portugal, like at Etesem in Portugal, that the Portuguese, you always have to enter room with the right leg. You know, even in some African society, even when you want to put on slippers or shoe, you have to put on the right first, before left. So it's a common belief system in Portugal.
So
People have
yes.
Messi also have some red band on the wrist. It was given to, I think, the grandmother also gave it. So people put their belief in things not because it is the thing that will help them achieve what they will achieve, but they believe it's affects their energy level, their vibration and frequency, and give them the momentum, and then push them to perform better. There are people that even when they are going to do anything, when they ask for blessing from their mother, even talking to their mother on phone, that, ma, I'm going to do this, ma, bless me. They believe in the words of their mother, and it prepares, you know, let me say this, Tony, you, when you believe, there is this player, if they remember, Chelsea, there is this player who was always praying for Fernando Torres. This player, that defender, is it David Luiz? David Luiz.
Okay.
David Luiz. He was always praying for Fernando Torres because he was not scoring goals. You understand? Maybe Fernando Torres had believed that if this guy lays his hand on me, the charm will change, because they were claiming there was a curse on the number 9 jersey of Chelsea.
Okay.
You understand? Anything you believe, it creates a certain energy, frequency, and vibration around you. That's why when you have belief in a pastor, the moment he calls you and tells you something good, you believe. You see, it helps the aura around you and helps you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And you see, the human body is designed to respond to our thoughts.
Yeah. You become who you are.
You become what you think. That's why somebody who knows he has HIV and somebody who doesn't know, who dies first, is the one who knows. So the moment the brain accepts you have it, the body starts that this sickness will kill me, and you start dying. Yes. So even in the healing process, the first thing you have to do is, I will be okay. So as a man thinketh, so is he. You understand? So people are very careful on whom they give. So whoever you give your belief to will work for you. So people believe in their pastor, they have testimony. Somebody doesn't believe in marriage. Somebody believes in marriage, gets testimony. Somebody also believes in a stone in his room, gets testimony. You see, at the end of the day, it depends on the mindset you use in receiving the message. So when you check the Bible, it's a code. Whoever Jesus will heal, he will say, if you believe, if you believe, if you believe. The woman that was having the flow of blood, the woman said, I believe, if only I touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. So it is in context teaching you that whatever you program your mind to achieve, you can achieve it. So that's the power of the brain.
So Maharaj, you have anything that you would like to add up to whatever that we have so far discussed about? And if you do, you add your final words to it so that we can call this beautiful topic a day.
Okay, I want us to check something on Matthew 17:27. As we are coming to an end of this, our very beautiful discussion, Christ made some certain statement. Christ, who is an ascended master, is also a prophet, just like me, who came here on this earth to save humans from errors here and there. Now, something did happen. A very poor man came to him and then begged him of something. Christ is going to give that person a money rituals. Did you hear what I said? Christ is going to perform money rituals for somebody. The money ritual is not about paper money, but gold or silver. Let's see what happened. Please read it for me.
Chapter 27.
17. Matthew 17, verse number 27.
Matthew chapter 17, verse 27. But we don't want to offend these people. So go to the lake and drop a line.
So listen carefully. It said, go to the lake
and drop a line.
and drop a hook
line.
or a hook.
Pull up
Pull up the hook.
the first fish you hook, and in its mouth you will find a coin, worth enough for my temple tax and yours. Take it and pay them our taxes.
Okay, very good. Did you get the point here? He said there was a man who came to Christ and they begged for money. Christ told this man, go to the lake, go to Mami water, go to the water goddesses, go to the marine spirit, because me, I don't have money. If you want money, if you want wealth, go to that lake. There's a spirit inside. There are entities inside. There are frequencies inside. Speak whatever that you want to that water body. For all what you want will be given. And lo and behold, this man went into the water body. He put in the hook. He pulled it up. There is a fish. He opened the mouth of the fish. I wish we can use different version. He opened the mouth of the fish, and there's a gold or a silver coin. He went and then sold it to pay off his debt. Beloved, if you want energy, a spirit that will help your life to become better, then change the way you think, change the way you behave, change the way you eat, and connect yourself to the pure spirit. And stop going around different spiritual places, defiling yourself. Put on gold chains, put on silver chains, ornament yourself, and see how good things will come your way. But before you do all this PS and those kind of things, before you go and PS, look at the environment. Before you go and do a PSN, look at the environment before you do the PSN. Because when you are doing the PSN, there's a blood that will come out. That blood is a covenant between you and the entities in that realm. If the environment is very poor, you should know the kind of a spirit you are going to possess. If the environment is pure and clean, you should know the kind of environment or the energy you are going to possess. So my advice is, stop going around and putting on any ornaments on your body. Before you put any chain or anything on your body, make sure you pray over it, you chant over it, you cleanse over it before you wear. And then also, there are some bees around circulating these days, which is black and white. If you're a pure water child, I would advise you, stay away from that trend. You may take it just a normal, but you are going to possess a negative, filthy spirit.
Okay.
Every spirit has their symbol. If you go and they put something on your body, you are going to attract some spirit, which at the end of the day is going to trouble you. If your spirit is connected to a water, you can wear a fish symbol, a snake symbol, or a moon symbol, or a star symbol. Any beautiful symbol, you can put it on. But to put on a tiger, a lion, no way. That is not alignment. So in conclusion, all that I want to say is, may all the water children all over the world live in peace, clean, and then harmony.
Okay. So, Mr. King Cobra, before I allow you to leave, there are some questions some people really, really wanted to ask you. The other time we had that conversation, which was, what was it, mermaids, right?
Mermaid,
Whether
yeah.
they exist or not. So, according to some people, they wanted to know what happened to the children and future generations of a person who worships or has a covenant with a marine spirit.
All those who are connected to a marine spirit, their generation are the most worthiest in the societies. Just look at me. Just look at anybody. Look at the celebrities. Most of them are connected with the water spirit. Their life are living the life of a luxury. Their life is beautiful. Water is beautiful. Water is fresh and clean. Therefore, anything comes out is very clean. So, there's no single person who says, I worship water spirit and today my life is miserable. Never. Because anybody who worship marine spirit, they never lack anything in this life. You will never broke in this life. But there are some demons who are in the families, especially in African homes. When you have a water spirit connection or calling, they will make sure they involve you to perform a traditional rituals which will bring your spirit down. You become broke, your life will be destroyed, your beauty will be faded away. Because there are some traditional homes in Africa. If you're a woman, you go in PS, they will condemn you. If you're a woman, you put on anklets, they will condemn you. Meanwhile, all those things, your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife, your spiritual mother, they like it. They base on those things in order to bless you. But here's the case: your ancestors, your elders, your parents, they will condemn that. Don't put this on. So at the end of the day, your energies, your good source of energies are going to withdraw themselves from you. You become broke. And you go around and then telling people that it's your marriage spirit who is disturbing your life. No. Check yourself very well. Always listen to your intuitions. Your intuitions is the answers to all your problems on this earth. Listen to yourself very, very well.
Okay, so question 2. He also said, if marine spirits feed on human happiness and emotions, why is sex in dream considered part of the covenant? If someone does not enjoy or desire that kind of pleasure, why would the spirit still force it? Doesn't that go against what truly makes that person so happy? If that is the case, then I believe the spirit is acting for its own benefit, not for the person's happiness.
Okay, so what you saw it in your dream is not actually about human sex. In fact, it has a deep rituals, but your mind processes it as a sex. Oh, I dream I saw somebody come and sleep with me. The question is, were you enjoying it, or the spirit was forcing you? When a spirit is forcing you, it might be a familiar spirit, a spirit which has no connection with your soul. So therefore, when they come around you, they want to force you. They want to use force, ways, and means in order to extract all the positive good things inside of you. But when your true spirit is mingling with you on those things, you feel pleasurable. You feel so. In fact, when you wake up in the morning, you feel that yes, something had happened, and you feel free. You feel so happy because whenever that your spirit will come and do that thing with you, he is taking away your challenges. He is taking away your problems. That's why most of the ladies, anytime their spiritual husband or their spiritual wife sleep with them, when they wake up, they start smiling. But the evil ones, they will force you. And especially those men, the evil ones are hurting men a lot. Most of the men who do masturbation, they are involved into this evil spiritual marriage. They are the one they always in pain, especially when good things are coming on your way. And this spirit being will come and sleep with you. And then before the thing will come, everything is blocked. So we have a good one and then the bad one. The sign that will determine that this one is bad or good is the bad ones, they will force you in your dreams. They will cast a spell on you. In fact, you will freeze. You can see in the dream that you are speaking, you are shouting, you are talking, but physically, there's no response. That is the negative one. But the pure ones, when they come into your dreams, you enjoy it with the spirit. Yes.
Thank you very much. So, I would like you to help one of our audience too. They said you should just give them a little bit about Leviathan.
Is that Leviathan has that what?
Yeah, he said Leviathan.
Leviathan. Well, Leviathan is one of the ocean territories. Leviathan is a masculine, a powerful snake serpent energy. I call it King Cobra, who lives in the deep of the sea. But the kind of sea this spirit lives is not a physical thing. Rather, is a formation of the sea waters, how the current blow here and there. I wish we can show the image. That would be better.
Okay.
But
image
in
will show.
conclusion, go to Google, search Drake Passage. Drake Passage. Drake Passage has been existent from the creations of creations. Before even human beings came here on this earth. This formation of a sea waves, sea waters, which create the serpent image, is what the Bible writers, they call it Leviathan, because the Bible is a history of the world. So they name that incident or that particular place of the sea as a Drake Passage. So Drake Passage is not a physical snake or animal, no, but rather is how the sea waves, they moves, the shape of the sea waves, which form a snake or serpent. That's why they name it as Leviathan. So Leviathan is not no. It's not any bad spirit. Rather, it's a formation of sea waves. Search Drake passage, Drake passage. You get the.
I think
image
we will
very
try
clear.
and find the image and then we'll put it there for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Maharaj.
I'm
And-
not master.
Mr.
I'm not politician.
Okay, so thank you very much, King Cobra.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Okay. So Avi,
Fireman.
Barbara, final words to your lovely audience, CFFerians.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, this has
CFerians.
been a very nice discussion, and I have, as I've said, there's nothing wrong with the usage of ornaments and then piercing, bracelets, anklets. But as for this topic, I go with the Christian concept of modesty. Yes, as I said, we live in a society, and there are norms that governs our society. You see, so you can dress, look nice, put on your jewelry, your earring, your piercing, everything, but make sure you don't do what will exceed the limit that people will tag you certain way. Sometimes in living life, you have to listen to what people also say about you. Because Tony, anytime you hear bad things about you, it affects your state of
Yes,
mind.
yep.
And it is your mind that controls the body. Yes,
Mm.
this body needs a peaceful mind to live long. So dress in a way that is not above the social
Sure,
norms
yeah.
set by the society, whereby you know in America and Europe, they don't care about what you wear, they don't care about the way you dress, they don't care. But you know, in Africa, although it is not a sin, I will urge all of us to be modest in our dressing, especially our women. And according to the Bible, the Leviathan is a monster, according to the Bible. That's what the Bible said. I think Psalm 74, verse 14.
Verse 14.
Yeah.
You crush the heads of the monster.
You crush,
Leviathan,
yes, you crush the head of the monster Leviathan
and fill his body to desert animals.
and filled his body to the desert animal. So by the time you do your research and go back, they are not tapped it from ancient mythological stories. Yes, just like the Nephilim, the story of the
Yeah,
Nephilim.
yeah.
Yes,
Those
it is in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yes, which you can find some even in relation to this story of the Anunnakis and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes, so there are ancient mythological stories that they tapped and then fixed into the Bible. So I think we have to keep on learning. Yes, we are in the age of information, and once you have the internet and you have Google, you can check everything and then verify for yourself. So we thank all our lovely Lizarians, our CSAfians, and then the Byzantines. Yes, we thank
Basaro.
the Byzantines. So we thank all of
All right,
of
so-
them for.
Our only Uncle Fifi.
Yeah.
Your last words to your
So
beautiful
I would
fans.
say thank you very much, our fellow Lizarians, on this nice episode. I'll urge everyone to learn from whatever our brothers have said here. What I'll say is just dress modesty. Whatever that we've said, whether it's a sin or not, things that our society and our religion frowns to it, just know your limits. So that's all I will say. Thank you very much.
When you want to go and have fun, you go with the woman with the joy. When they want to marry, they go to the modesty. You see this man.
Then after
When they want to have fun, they come to women with the jewel. But when they want to marry, they go for the modesty.
yes, but still,
For this one, Kwadi, I support
but there's something Maharaj said that I want to stress on again. I think the youth didn't hear. This piercing staffs and then putting on anklet and things, the way our society sees it, you do it when you are self-dependent.
Yeah.
There are a lot of employment when you go, they see your piercing, they won't take you.
Yeah.
Yes, so it is for people that are self-dependent that can take care of themselves. That's why I say you have to get to a certain level to practice certain things. You cannot pierce your nose, pierce the piercing, and then you go like you want them to take you out to the police. Even Even some of this, either the
No
military or
government
stuff,
work will
yes,
employ.
government work, they won't accept you.
Even if you have tattoos,
The tattoo and stuff. So please, with all due respect, you cut your coat according to your size. With all due respect, you can't pierce your nose, have 3 earrings, and then you come to my house and knock, and then you want money to go and buy food. If you are hungry, you live like a hungry man. Yeah, so
If you are hungry,
you live like
Like a
hungry.
hungry
you
man.
live like a hungry man,
Mhm.
not somebody who already have it.
Yeah.
Uni be, also so will be.
Mm.
Eh? You don't have, you say you have. So why would anybody want to help you? You understand? That is the whole thing. So my little that I want to say is, guys, once again, don't take anything we say here into some some other thing that you are thinking in your head, that we are here trying to convince you to be this or be that. The platform, once again, is a neutral ground. If anybody comes and they want to teach about their religion, the door is open. We will be happy to open the door for you, because in this era we are in, it's all about knowledge. You need to learn. You can't live in a world and just be believing in anything somebody tells you. No. Sometimes too, you need to learn. You need to read it yourself in order to know whether what the person is saying is true. You understand? That is why we are here. If you're not ready to read, maybe you don't even know how to read, we will force the words in your head. If you're Buddhism, Hinduism, Hare Krishna, Christian, whatever that you are, just enter. If you have anything to teach, we'll be glad to also open the door for you, so that you can also teach us, so that we can also learn. The book of Moses, right?
The what?
They said there's a 7 book of Moses or something like that.
So it's a book of Moses.
Yeah, I really want us to talk about it one of these times. I want to know more about it.
You have to, if you want to know more about it, then you buy one and then you read it yourself.
Okay, so Bobra want to talk. Bobra sent to me, so I will not mind him. But
Or you can even get it online and then go to
anybody that have a little knowledge about this 7 book of Moses too can contact us, so that we bring you on board. You can give us a little details about it. And one more time, the platform is open for you guys. It's for you. The comment section is yours. Whatever that you want to ask. The other time, I think Maharaj was treating about the existence of mermaids, and some people didn't have all the knowledge they wanted to acquire from Maharaj. So today, I did them the just by, giving the same questions to Maharaj to answer it for them. So if you also have anything that you want to ask, maybe probably, I'm not a computer, and I'm not a magician. I cannot enter your brains and pop out whatever you want to know. So you can go down there, inside the comment section, type the question you want to ask, and I will ask the person once he enters our studio for you. Thank you very much for today. I mean, you guys have been doing wonders for us. Keep sharing. That is the most important part of the whole thing. Keep sharing. And one more thing. We are not here to tarnish any religion's name. If it's a debate you want, we bring the person you want to debate, whether Christianity, we bring them so that you can go on and with them. So, we are not tarnishing your image. If you have comments, if you have something to say to, just enter the comment section and we will answer you. Yeah. Thank you, Lizarians, and thank you to everyone that is watching us today. Keep sharing, and don't forget to hit on the like, and then don't forget to also hit on the subscribe button. And make sure that anytime we can be you can also be on board. Acquire knowledge, okay? Right now we are living in an era whereby if you are brainless, you are useless. Don't forget that. All right. With all this being said, Shalom.